If your videos are getting only 35 views, you're not failing. You're totally average because the median number of video views on this platform is just 35, and most coaches don't want you to know the math behind that. I'm Diane, and I've helped hundreds of creators 10x their traffic in under 3 months. I know the truth about supply, demand, and competition, so I'm dishing out 3 cold, hard truths about YouTube that most coaches never touch. If you're easily discouraged, click away now. But if you're ready to win, there's a very bright light at the end of the tunnel, so stay with me. Cold, hard truth number 1. There are more videos on YouTube than planet Earth can possibly watch. Here's how to think about it. Creators supply videos for viewers who demand something to watch. So let's start with supply. Even though there are 115 million channels on the platform, only 60 million of them actively upload videos at least once a month. That said, there are still 20 million videos uploaded every single day. That's 720,000 hours of new content every 24 hours, or 30,000 hours of content every 60 minutes, or 500 plus hours of video uploaded every single minute. But here's the dark truth that coaches don't talk about. 65% of all videos uploaded get less than 100 views. That's the reality. So 13 million daily uploads out of 20 million get less than 100 views. Going up the food chain, 87% get less than 1,000 views. So that's 17.4 million out of 20 million daily uploads getting less than 1,000 views. In other words, only 13% of all videos get more than 1,000 views. And 5% of all daily uploads get 0 views. That's a million daily uploads getting no views. No views for you. Nothing for you. Bottom line, there's so much video supply out there. This is why the median number of views for any new upload is only 35. And that just means that half the videos uploaded get fewer than 35 views and half get more. So if you're getting 36 views, you're not half bad. But realistically, and I'm not being mean, it's just math, your odds of success on this platform are really low unless you know how to play the game, which we'll get to in a minute. By the way, if you want some raw, honest feedback on your channel in the form of a free live audit, I'll be doing live streams, so click the link in the description to apply. Cold hard truth number 2, you need viewers more than they need you. So we talked about supply, there's too much of it, but demand is the force that drives everything on YouTube. YouTube doesn't push videos for creators, it pulls videos for viewers. Nothing happens until a viewer shows up. And once they do, YouTube will bend over backwards, trying to give that viewer the best possible experience so that the viewer stays on the platform for longer so that YouTube can show more ads and make more money because it's a business after all. Viewers are creating the demand for videos. So how many of these viewers are there? Trick question. Big picture. There are 122 plus million daily active users watching videos on YouTube. These users watch over 1 billion hours of video every day, but the average view only lasts 7 minutes, 37 seconds, and the average daily time spent on platform is 58 minutes. Now, this may sound like a lot, but only 62% of these users, or 76 million, are US based, with most of the rest likely in India, Brazil, and beyond. Fun fact, India has double the number of monthly users compared to the United States. So if you're a creator targeting an American audience, you're competing with 60 million other active channels for just a fraction of those 76 million eyeballs looking at only 1 hour of YouTube a day. But what fraction of this traffic can you expect to get? The answer depends on who you're targeting and what you're talking about. So here's how to think about it. Let's say you're a Gen X creator hoping to appeal to an older audience. Well, consider that only 24% of YouTube viewers are over age 45. So you're looking at a market of 18 million daily viewers who are swimming in nearly 750,000 hours of new video content per day. What are the odds that they're going to see your 10-minute tutorial on how to work a VCR?
You're saying I can record something I'm not even watching? Yes, that's the point.
The good news is there are fewer YouTubers out there creating specifically for Gen X, which is why you've probably seen a lot of Gen X YouTubers blowing up recently. So for our generation, there's a unique opportunity to fill the gap. But this also depends on your topic. If you happen to be talking about aging, life advice, or retirement planning, these topics have wide appeal for this demographic. So your total addressable market would be larger than for another creator going after the same demographic, talking about his latest camping trip or how to buy silver futures on the COMEX. Don't buy futures, buy physical, just saying. That said, if there are already thousands of creators talking to Gen X about empty nest travel, for example, it might be harder to break into that niche. So really, it just all comes back to supply and demand. And if you can pick something with a lot of demand and not much supply, that's a great way to get ahead on YouTube. How you doing? Still with me? Comment what you're thinking down below, and congratulations on making it this far. Good stuff. Cold hard truth number 3, winning takes work. Lots of work, so you better enjoy it or you'll never last. Now, I know this has been a ton of tough love, but before you go out and become a girl drink drunk, you can play this YouTube game and you can win. I know because I've built 3 different channels into the multi-thousand subscriber range, and I've helped a lot of creators grow in all kinds of niches in my previous work as a coach behind the scenes. So I have seen a lot. And although honestly, it might not happen for everyone, a lot depends on you. That said, you may already be winning and not even know it. Remember that bright light I mentioned at the beginning of the video? Past 100 subscribers, which is arguably the hardest milestone to meet, you are now in the top 63% of all YouTube creators. So celebrate that. It's a big, big win because a third of people give up before getting there. If you make it past 1,000, you are now in the top 33% of YouTubers. And with 4,000 watch hours, you become eligible for the partner program, another huge milestone. But after the initial euphoria passes and you get that first hard-won $100 paycheck from YouTube, you realize, oh, you're not going to be insta-rich with this YouTube thing, and thus enter the valley of the shadow of death phase, which I will talk about in future videos. But if you make it to 10,000 subscribers, congratulations, you are in the top 3 to 5%, depending on the source. If you make it to 25,000, you're likely in the top 2%. If you make it past 50,000, you're in the top 1.5%. And if you make it past 100,000 subscribers, you get a silver play button and the satisfaction of knowing that you are now in the top 1% of all YouTubers. That's right. You are the 1%. A million plus, in case you're wondering, would put you into the uber elite of YouTube, which only 0.09% of creators ever achieve. But here's your bonus truth. Subscribers are a vanity metric that don't really matter. They're like all the money you ever made in your lifetime, while views are like your current cash flow, which matters a whole lot more. So now that you understand the cutthroat, competitive landscape on YouTube and don't care because you don't need all the views, just the right views, because you have an important message to share and maybe even a legacy to build, you're going to need to know exactly how to turn your 20 plus years of expertise on any topic into a channel that supports a business that's fun and sustainable and supports you in living your best life. Because here's the thing, if you don't know how to do it efficiently, you can waste just a ton of precious time throwing shiz at the wall without ever getting anywhere. But I'll show you exactly what to do to stay on track in this next video here.